Hello, I'm Emma from eclecticwitchcraft.com, where I write about the occult, witchcraft, and paganism. Today we are going to learn about herbal offerings you can give to the goddess Hecate. The ancient and powerful goddess Hecate loves herbal offerings. She is a goddess of herbalism and teaches plant lore to her followers. All of nature belongs to this chthonic goddess, but deadly plants are especially holy to her. Hecate was one of the most important goddesses in ancient Greece. In some myths she is associated with magic, darkness, and death, and she is often portrayed as having 3 heads. There are many herbs associated with Hecate, including mugwort, rue, hyssop, marjoram, fennel, thyme, rosemary, sage, lavender, wormwood, and dill. These herbs all have different properties and uses, so it's important to know which ones will work best for you. Some people find they benefit from using them together. This allows the magic to permeate the space around you, giving you a stronger connection to Hecate. Who is Hecate? The parents of the Greek goddess Hecate are Perses and Asteria, Perses alone, Zeus and Asteria, Nyx alone, Aristeos alone, or Demeter alone. She may not have had any children, or she may have been the mother of Scylla, Circe, Medea, and Aegialeus. Her name means worker from afar. She was worshipped by the Greeks as a protector of travelers, especially those traveling alone. She was associated with witchcraft, sorcery, medicine, healing, divination, prophecy, astrology, alchemy, necromancy, black arts, and the occult. She was considered a guardian of graveyards. She was worshipped during times of war and plague. She was believed to be responsible for guiding the souls of the dead. She was said to protect children while they slept. She was called upon to help bring about justice in cases of murder. She was also known to give magical powers to those who invoked her aid. She was sometimes portrayed as having 3 heads and is a classic triple goddess. Is Hecate a dark or scary deity? Some say she's a dark goddess, and it appears that reputation precedes her. However, people forget she's a goddess of birth and life, too. She helps bring healing to women in need of reproductive health and aids in the birthing process. Hecate is even known as a goddess of childbirth. She's as much light as she is dark. She embodies all of these things and more. Leave it to patriarchal society to take such a far-reaching goddess as Hecate and reduce her down to a goddess of witches. She is a powerful deity and more ancient than anyone knows. Don't fear working with her because of how others see her. I can tell by my experience that I've only had positive, healing encounters with her. Honor Hecate by studying herbs. Hecate is a great teacher. When you study her herbs, you learn their properties and what they do for your body. You can use them to heal yourself naturally, to enhance your magic, and to communicate with the gods. You can make an offering to Hecate if you want to ask for something specific. If you want to get rid of a problem, then offer her a sacrifice and burn it on a fire altar. Make sure you clean out the ashes afterwards. Sacred plants as offerings to Hecate. The plants sacred to Hecate are first and foremost all poisonous and baneful plants. She teaches her followers how to respectfully and safely use these plants in magic and herbalism. Hecate is a very protective goddess and doesn't want anyone getting hurt. If you're going to do an offering to her, make sure you don't get yourself into trouble. Other traditional offerings of baneful plants are associated with Hecate because they are believed to possess magical properties or be poisonous. Here are a few more popular herbs and plants that are associated with Hecate. Yews. Yews were sacred to Hecate, goddess of witchcraft. Yew trees are associated with death, rebirth, and immortality. They are also used to make wreaths and garlands. Hecate loved yew because it was a symbol of eternal life. It was thought to be an herb of protection and good fortune. The leaves of the yew tree were used to create protective amulets. Yew wood was used to make coffins and coffer boxes. Things made from yew can be used as an apotropaic offering to ward off evil, death, and bad fortune. Thyme. Thyme is another herb associated with Hecate. It's used for purification rituals and to ward off evil spirits. Thyme has a strong scent and is often mixed with other herbs to enhance its effect. Sage. Sage is another herb that is sacred to Hecate. Sage is used to cleanse spaces and to remove negative energy. It's also used to dispel ghosts and demons. Garlic. Garlic is strongly associated with Hecate, as she favors offerings of garlic just like all chthonic deities do. Garlic is often used by witches to ward off evil spirits. This plant is included as one of the traditional offerings for all deities of the underworld. Cypress. Cypress is associated with Hecate because she is thought to be associated with death and the underworld. Belladonna. Belladonna was used by witches because it could be made into poison. It also makes a beautiful ink that can be used to write spells and sigils. Be careful when you handle this poisonous beauty. Talismans made with belladonna can be an apotropaic offering to ward off evil forms of love, death, and enemies. Mandrake Root. Dogs were used to dig up mandrake root. There are many references to dogs being used to find mandrake root. The magical associations of mandrake root include love, fertility, and sexual potency. Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley is considered to be one of Hecate's favorite flowers. Lily of the Valley is said to have been used by witches to attract love and prosperity. Dandelion. Dandelion is used in magic to help heal the body. Dandelions are also used to protect against harmful energies. Other magical correspondences of dandelion include strength, courage, and power. Hemlock. Hemlock is associated with Hecate because it is a poisonous plant. Hemlock was used in magic for transformation or to paralyze your enemies. Mugwort. Mugwort is used to increase mental clarity and bring success. Mugwort is also used to clear away bad luck and negativity. Mullein. In witchcraft, mullein is used to banish evil spirits. It's also used in divination and to call upon the dead. Lavender. Lavender is a common herb for chthonic deities. It is associated with dreams and the underworld. Its purple color ties it even closer to Hecate. Lavender is a standard offering for Hecate. Mints. All mints are chthonic plants and are associated with the underworld. Mints are used to cleanse space and to drive out unwanted spirits. Mints are another standard offering for Hecate. Thank you for listening. If you want to learn more about Hecate or witchcraft, head over to eclecticwitchcraft.com today.